One day when I was in college, my roommate met me at the front door and said, I found these in the freezer. What are these hockey pucks? I said, those aren't hockey pucks. That's my breakfast. Hi, I'm Kari, and I love sharing hints and tips on how to make healthy, happy families. So that story really happened. And when I was in college, I lived right next to McDonald's. So every day I would go on my way to school, I'd stop and get an Egg McMuffin. And they were only 99 cents. It was a real bargain. But at the end of the month, I looked at my budget and I had spent $25 on Egg McMuffins. And I thought, holy cow, that's a lot of money for a poor college student. And so I thought there's got to be a better way. I found a better way. I made my own. Then I wrapped them in tin foil, put them in the freezer, and my roommates just made fun of me because I had hockey pucks. But I laughed all the way to school. I would unwrap it and I would take out my Egg McMuffin and I just throw it in the freezer, throw it in the microwave, and have my breakfast on the way to school. Well, today, years later, we figured out another way to make super easy and delicious egg breakfast. So today I'm going to show you 3 egg breakfasts that are fast and easy and don't need a frying pan. The very first thing I'm going to teach you is how to make an egg burrito. So grab yourself a plate and you need spray, and the first thing you're going to do is spray this plate. Now, let me give you a hint on when you're spraying stuff. Don't take and spray stuff like cookie sheets or muffin tins or even this plate. If you're gonna spray anything, spray it over the sink. This stuff, it does get everywhere. So if you're spraying your cookie sheets, it'll get on the floor and then it's slippery. Don't do it. Okay, so you're gonna spray your plate and you're gonna spray it. I'm gonna do my in front of the camera, not over the sink. You're gonna spray it really, really well. This recipe, oops, I love this recipe so much that I counted up how many times I have taught, how many people I've taught this recipe. And I counted, there's 125 confirmed people that I have taught. I love to teach young adults. But that doesn't include all the cooking camps I've done, all the cooking classes, all the friends of my kids. When they'd come over, I'd teach them how to make egg burrito. That doesn't even count all of those people. So I bet I've done this 200 times, taught it 200 times. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera and we're gonna make this burrito. Okay, you're going to take your egg and you're just gonna crack it and spread it right out there. Then you're gonna scramble this egg, and you wanna scramble it really, really well. I know scrambling on a plate, that seems really weird, really strange, but that's what you do. Okay, and then you're gonna spread it all the way around. Now, if you forget to use your spray, you'll only forget once because that egg will never come off that plate. All right. Okay, now that that's scrambled, we're gonna put it in the microwave. Now, here, look, I have a paper plate. Always have a paper plate in your microwave. It works as a splatter guard, but it also works as a hot pad, okay? So you're gonna put this right in the middle for 1, 2, 3. 1 minute and 23 seconds. Because 122 is too little and 124 too much. Not really, and it depends on your microwave, but what you really want to do is make sure the egg is cooked all the way through. While the egg is in the microwave cooking, we're gonna make the burrito part. Now, we're just gonna add some cheese. You could put ham down if you want a ham and cheese, but we're gonna put cheese on there and just spread that around. Let's check it out. Now, I have a paper plate on the bottom so I don't burn my fingers. If you don't put a paper plate in, I taught a young man and he picked up this plate and he picked it up like this. He burned the tips of all of his fingers. That plate gets really hot on the bottom, so don't do that. And if you're teaching your kids, always have a paper plate in there. Okay, so look, we have a cooked egg. Look at this. I mean, it's amazing. How fabulous is that? Okay, we just put this in the microwave, microwaved it for 30 seconds, melted the cheese. Now we're ready to put these two together to make our egg burrito. So, because we have sprayed the plate, this is just going to peel. Look at that, it just peels up. And we're gonna lay it right on top. Now, lived in Mexico for almost a year, and we fell in love with this. It's a chili and lime mix. You can put salt and pepper, or you can do whatever you want, but we love this. And so we're gonna sprinkle some of that on. They put it on fruit, they put it on cheese, they put it on dessert, they put it on chips. It's crazy, but oh, it's so delicious. Okay, so here's our egg burrito, and we're just gonna roll it up. And guess what? Breakfast is ready. One thing I love about these, guess what? It doesn't take very long to make, and this can walk out the door when the kids are walking to school or they're catching the bus, whatever. This is so fast. They can eat it in the car, whatever. This is super speedy. Okay, number 2, we're gonna make an omelet. Oh, we love omelets. But I don't like making a big mess in the kitchen. So we're going to do this again. Here we go again. We're gonna spray our plate, and we can use the same plate that we just made. We're gonna crack an egg. We're gonna put it right in the center. Scramble that egg up. Oh, when we figured this out, we kind of worked hard to try to figure out how to make breakfast faster and easier. Okay, so we scrambled this up, and this was the answer. We were so thrilled when we figured it out. Okay, we're gonna take this, microwave it for 1, 2, 3, and be back. Okay, I cooked this for 1, 2, 3, but the center is still runny. So I'm gonna put it in for another 30 seconds, and that should solidify the whole thing. Okay, I put it in 30 more seconds. It's still a little bit runny, but because this is an omelet, that won't matter. It'll cook the next time we put this in. So right now, I'm going to add some baby spinach. They didn't have just plain spinach, so now I have spinach and arugula. So you're just gonna cover your plate. So you can also add ham. We're gonna add some cheese. And cheese it like you mean it. Oh, these people that put like 7 little grated pieces of cheese, that's hardly worth it. Okay, and I've got some bacon bits. I'm gonna add just a few of those for fun. Now, you can also add mushrooms or tomatoes, but those you have to cook before. If you're gonna do any other vegetable, because it's not gonna cook in 30 seconds. We're just gonna cook this for 30 seconds, and that should put the spinach down and melt the cheese. And now all the cheese is melted, the spinach has fallen, and oh, this is when I love to add a little avocado. And I just add that on one side. Oh, because avocados are so amazingly delicious. All right. And now for an omelet, you take this and you fold it over. Remember how it was a little uncooked? It's cooked now. Ta-da! That's the easiest omelet you'll ever make. Just love making these omelets. They're so fast and so easy and so delicious. You serve them up with a little fresh salsa. Perfect. Number 3, this is our Egg McMuffin. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna break apart these English muffins like that. Take these and just pop them in the toaster, and when they come up, that's when you're gonna put the ham and the cheese on. Okay, so here we've toasted up our English muffin with some cheese. You could put ham if you want, or turkey, but now our egg is cooked. Watch this. We're gonna fold it in half, fold it in half, and pick it up. It's a little warm. It's gonna go right there. There you have it, the perfect Egg McMuffin in just a short amount of time. Now, you can freeze these. You can wrap them up, let them cool, wrap them in tin foil, and put these hockey pucks in your freezer so you can just pull them out and microwave them on your way. This was 3 ways to make eggs in your microwave in a really quick way. Anyway, I hope this is fun. Our kids made millions of these. We love them, and they're just an easy snack. They're an easy thing kids can make all by themselves. They can make their own breakfast. Have a great day. Be happy. Anyway, happy.